Top of it, top of it, top of it. It's your boy Coach One Stack tapping in. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, man. But it ain't gonna be no Merry Christmas for Diddy. Can you dig what I'm saying, y'all? Hey, man, thank y'all for supporting this channel. Thank y'all also for supporting this raw content. Can you dig what I'm saying, man? But hey, man, you know, we gonna get into this video about Jaguar Wright. Man, she finally confirmed Diddy's HIV status that he has since 1995. And guess what, y'all? She got the paperwork to prove it. Man, she got the paperwork to prove it, y'all. That Jaguar Wright, man, be talking that mess. But we all know Diddy had that virus, at least back in 1995 when he was notified, and his paperwork to prove it. But before I get into this video, y'all, man, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button 20 million times if you could, man. Hit the notification bell so y'all know when I'm dropping. Can you dig it? Because ain't nobody bringing y'all no raw content just like this straight off the top of the dome. And I'm going to give y'all some video to show y'all, man. But we already know, man, they have been leaked Diddy's HIV status. And y'all think Jaguar Wright had been telling these lies for quite some time. But let me explain something to you. See, when you get into that documentary, right? When you get into that documentary and you go back to them Craig Mack days of when he caught HIV and he initially passed from full-blown AIDS, isn't that about the same timeline that they were sleeping with all the same groupies, y'all? You better use your head. Some of y'all wasn't even born then, so it's going to be hard for you to comment on it. But, you know, he has been notified of that since 1995, and they have leaked that paperwork. See, man, when you go to the doctor and you are notified that you are HIV positive, guys, in some states, you know, I live in Las Vegas, they actually put you in the database. So that way, if you are ever knowingly caught sleeping with someone without telling them about your STD, not just HIV, it could be herpes or any STD, through the health department, they can punish you out here in Nevada with attempted deletion of a person. They can charge you with that off the rip. So when being that Diddy know that he had this HIV from way back then, because him and Craig Mack caught it from the same people, because they were sleeping with the same people, I wouldn't be surprised if Biggie had it too back in the day, because when you go to the Big Papa video, there was a transgendered woman, tranny, you know, that was the star of the Big Papa video. This is after Craig Mack's video, you did, who was peeing standing up. So to me, all of them was into that type of activity, and they was going behind each other. Now, how do I know they was going behind each other? Hey, man, the way you start off is the way you finish. And you have not heard one talk of a condom yet. I'm just watching a DJ Vlad interview today with Sly Diggler, you know, another one of these people that Cassie was sleeping, no, not Cassie, but Daphne, who was 50 Cent mama, was sleeping with these freak-offs. And he said they never use no condoms. So what I'm saying is Diddy had been going, man, throughout his whole career, having these type of parties and not using no prophylactics. I don't know why it comes as a surprise to everyone that him, TD Jakes, Stevie Gay, Ray Gay, Omarion, Usher, Justin Bieber, Freak Mill, that all of them suffer from that HIV. And let's not forget about TD Cakes with his old skinny looking ass. But man, you know, enough of me talking because I don't like to keep y'all too long. Let me show y'all a little video. Hold up.
He didn't stop doing what he started.
An advocate, no, he did do that. And
there's a new lawsuit out there and could potentially force him to reveal his HIV status prior to 1995.
So Jaguar Wright just revealed Diddy's biggest secret, his HIV status. For years, rumors about Diddy's health have floated through the industry. Now, Jaguar's saying those rumors were never rumors at all. In a shocking interview, she claims Diddy's HIV status was real, and that proof exists dating all the way back to the mid-1990s. What makes this even more disturbing is that Jaguar isn't just talking. She's got the alleged medical records, unnamed celebrities, and lawsuits that suddenly make a lot more sense. See, Jaguar sat down with Real Life Productions and dropped a major bombshell about Diddy. According to her, Diddy's been carrying around something serious down there for years, and people in the industry know all about it.
Real black neighborhoods, so real black families.
Wait, do not buy a home in Vegas until you see
Yeah, y'all know what that boy was doing. Stop playing.
Could have that opportunity just like everybody else.
I mean, he actually caught HIV, like, having, like, a lot of women.
Oh yeah, let's just go down the rabbit hole of all of his sins.
The wildest part, she can name 20 other celebrities who caught the bug because of him. Unfortunately, she didn't drop any names because she's keeping that tea for her new talk show.
You wanna know what's wild about that though? He faced that head up.
He did.
And he didn't stop doing what he's done.
He, an advocate, now he did do that. And he made...
Like, listen to me. He faced that head up. How many dudes is running around undetectable? Gee,
Come on,
in the game.
man.
Because I could tell you 20 right now that I could rattle off names.
What's shocking is that Jaguar's claims actually line up perfectly with Diddy's current condition. Remember his court sketches that dropped recently? He looked thinner and weaker with gray hair. Nothing like the powerful Sean Diddy people had learned to fear over the years. Now, most people assume that it might have been because of the harsh prison conditions. But now the pieces are coming together thanks to Jaguar. Diddy looking weaker is the direct result of his diagnosis. And then came the lawsuits. One of Diddy's former interns actually filed a lawsuit, claiming that he contracted the bug after being rugged and violated at an after-party hosted by Diddy. According to court documents, John Doe was pursuing an entertainment career in late 2014, and when an opportunity to work with Diddy popped up, he jumped at the chance without a second thought. But his dreams were shattered one night when he was driven to a house in Valverde near LA for a Diddy music shoot, followed by an after-party hosted by him. Like always, there was an abundance of substances at the event, and John passed out after consuming like 2 to 3 drinks. When he woke up, he found someone on top of him. The wildest part, the person in question gave him a life-altering disease. The filing does not publicly name Diddy as the source, but it places him at the center of the event. But the lawsuit doesn't stand alone.
There's a new lawsuit out there and could potentially force him to reveal his HIV status prior to 1995.
A woman named April Lampros is now claiming that Diddy took advantage of her multiple times during the mid-1990s, and the only thing she wants in return now is for Diddy to turn over all of his medical records from that time period. Here's what the 10-page motion says. If you had been tested for an infection or disease prior to 1995, admit the results of such testing and whether those results indicated you were infected with any infection or disease. Admit that you did not disclose to April Lampros prior to contact in 1995 that you had tested positive for any infection or disease. Admit that you did not use barrier protection during intimate conduct with April Lampros. According to court documents, April believes that Diddy might have exposed her to serious and life-altering diseases during those incidents, and that's why the motion is explicit. More importantly, it matters because it lines up directly with the medical records Jaguar's got, the one from 1995 that proves Diddy's HIV positive status. Honestly, if the judge sides with April on this one, experts believe it's going to open up Pandora's box for Diddy, with more victims lining up to demand compensation for the exposure.
This could be potentially damaging on many fronts for some of the people that was subject to his last trial. If he has to bring out his test results, number one, we're not going to know. We're not going to know really what his status is, because they will make sure that's redacted for the public not knowing that. But if it comes out that he potentially exposed this person, and the judge agreed that the person that's suing him could get access to those medical records prior to 1995, this is going to get real interesting.
More importantly, if Diddy's been HIV positive since 1995, it means he exposed a whole bunch of people, like Kim Porter. See, according to the first autopsy report, Kim's liver and spleen were enlarged. Her lungs were double the normal weight since they were filled with pus. She had fluids in the chest cavity as well.
You would ever expect, particularly when you look at the size of her liver, how big it was, it's striking to get this idea that this is something that was just like an acute event that just like happened like this. This had been kind of a slow march.
And medical experts believe all of that lines up perfectly with the bug. And according to one fan, it makes perfect sense why Diddy had the autopsy results buried in that case. If KP was infected by her baby daddy, he was smart to possibly, maybe, more than likely pay a pretty penny to have the cause of death and health history withheld from that death certificate. BC, it's public in CA. He's smart and cares about the residual.
Oh, look, I'm getting a call from one of those unknown numbers.
I'm telling you guys. Hold up.
Affects on those kids and his rep. According to some insiders, Kim actually called Diddy a carrier at one point as well.
Y'all know Heavy D died of pneumonia, right? They're saying Kim said P. Diddy is a carrier of HIV.
And she's not the only one. Young Miami allegedly got exposed too. Remember that messy live stream from Saucy Santana's ex-boyfriend, where he accused Saucy of hiding her bug-positive status on top of poor hygiene and a questionable bedroom history.
Talk about it. You're married because I never you. We've been together for 5 years. I never you. You stink. You have bumps between your legs. It smells. I don't like that.
Now here's where things get juicier. At one point, there were rumors about Saucy and Young having a little something in the bedroom. And that's important because, according to insiders, Santana got the bug from Miami, who got it from the diddler. And that makes perfect sense since Miami tweeted about not sharing her next ninja on X recently, and that's exactly why fans have no sympathies for him. He had that for a long time, and everyone involved needs to get tested like yesterday. One more thing, remember the judge would not give him bail because they said he was a threat to the community? Think about it. And if he got it, a lot of them do. Honestly, the list of people Diddy exposed runs a lot longer. Sometimes he would straight up invite others with the bug to the freak-offs, putting his victims at great risk. Media Takeout spoke exclusively with a representative with someone who worked in the adult industry and had the bug for years.
Just when you thought the Sean Diddy Combs news cycle was slowing down, Media Takeout has just got a hold of a bombshell report that will reverberate across Hollywood and celebrity circles.
The wildest part, according to the rep, his client will be coming forward with his story as well, about how Diddy had him perform in freak-offs despite knowing his diagnosis. His testimony might just be the final nail in the coffin for Diddy. At the end of the day, if Jaguar Wright is telling the truth, this isn't gossip, it's evidence. Lawsuits are now demanding Diddy's medical records from the 1990s, alleged victims are coming forward, and the same accusations keep lining up. Once those records are forced into court, there's no controlling the fallout. The only question is...
Now, see, the thing is about this video, the one thing I don't agree with, people, because y'all know Coach One Stack gonna keep it 1,000 with you all the time. And y'all gotta excuse me, I'm a little sick, man, I'm sick. See, they just said that it was a porn star, right? An active porn star in the industry who had HIV, who was participating in freak-offs. I know that not to be true because I know people that are in the industry and you get tested every 2 weeks. And not only do you get tested every 2 weeks, you can check other people's status to see if they've been tested every 2 weeks if they're in the industry. But the thing is, do I believe that there were other people at the freak-offs with the HIV? Definitely. That was the whole thing about these freak-offs. I've been telling you, guys, if you've been on my channel, if you have been on my channel from day one, everything that I have told you about Diddy has come true. It's come to light. What did I tell you? I said, at his parties, at his house, the ones at his house, not the hotel freak-offs, but the ones at his house, I said it was nothing but a bunch of rich people paying him to live out their different fetishes at his house and use illegal narcotics. What did Ali Carter say? In the video I just posted a couple days ago, Ali Carter said you had a bunch of different fetishes being lived out at Diddy parties. Come on, guys. I'm not a rocket scientist. I'm just somebody that hey man, I'm just ex-law enforcement. I know how to see. My eyes are not closed. Rich people don't do anything for free. And see, that having that bug, that's like a rite of passage to these parties. Jay-Z and them got it. A bunch of them have it. Ask me why. Because you guys are doing a lot of things unprotected. And now we know from the Sly Diggler video saying that Diddy's manhood was only 2 to 3 inches long. Hey man, I'm sorry, but he couldn't fit them extra large gold wrappers like your boy Coach One Stack and a lot of the rest of us, man. It might have slipped up off of him. So that's the reason why he wasn't using any prophylactics. Can you dig what I'm saying? But the thing is, they had something to fit that little 2-3 inch hot dog thing you got over there. But hey man, passing on diseases is not cool. And it's a lot of people, not just in the industry, people out here, man, every day that are walking around undetectable on the down low like Diddy. Are you one of them? Hey ladies, you better look at your man. You better start looking at your man. And when your man got that best friend that he always hanging out with, he always with his bestie, he always with his homeboy, he always with the homies. Let me tell you something, man, those men are on the DL because you should not be spending more time. You shouldn't be spending more than a couple hours a day with somebody that is not your family member, straight up and down. You dig? Especially when you got a woman at home. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't have no problem with the rainbow community. I got a problem with the download community because you're sticking your eggplant where mine go. Can you dig? But hey, man, I ain't want to keep y'all too long on this video because I got much more to say about this Diddy situation. But hey, if you like this video, smash the like button. Let's get 1,000 likes over here. I want y'all to tell me in the comments if you believe that at the Diddy parties, these were just a bunch of fetish parties where the rich people were just paying him to live out their fetishes. If you believe also that, hey, a lot of people at his parties were getting infected, and so when you have a party with a bunch of infected people, it ain't like you can get infected twice now, can you? If you believe because he's Diddy, hey man, he had access to that good medication from other countries, other nations that ain't even been FDA approved here in the United States, because that type of stuff goes on all the time. There are all types of medications and cures for stuff, but they're just not FDA approved here in the United States. But other than that, man, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'm just getting started, y'all. But hey, man, make sure you stay blessed. Don't ever get finessed. Don't ever get stressed. And make sure you get plenty of rest. And make sure you stay the F out of trouble, church.